it's Isabella here. Welcome back to my channel. I did that wrong again. I'm changing it. The thing is this now, not this. It doesn't matter. Anyway, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another story time video. So, the next story time I said that I would be doing would be the story of how Aqours Rainbow was formed. So, if you don't know, Aqours Rainbow is my Love Live dance group that is in the mid-Michigan area, so like Grand Rapids, Okemos, like that area-ish. We had 10 people, and we've had 3 lives, 2 mini lives, and 1 big live, which I wasn't able to attend. But there's a question, how was Aqours Rainbow formed? And I'm going to tell you that story right now. So, when I went to my first ShadowCon in 2017, you can hear that story, I'll link it down below. I decided that I wanted to do a dance group thing. So after that, a group called Yume Idols reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in filling the spot of their Yoshiko and their Maki. And I was like, yes, I love Maki, I love Yoshiko, I'll do it. Except the group was a hot mess. Like, it was bad. We had plans, we were like, yes, we'll have a practice on this day, everyone will be there, everyone who's ever arrived will drive, we'll like carpool, and then we're gonna set up our panel for Youmacon. We're like, yeah, we'll have a panel, we'll apply for a panel, we'll work on dances, we'll make our own costumes. That was very ambitious because we never once had a practice together. Every single time it would come time for a practice, I would show up to the studio where I'm at right now, and I'd be all alone. I'd show up to the studio and no one would show up, and I'd wait for like an hour before I would leave because I realized it's never gonna happen, so I left the group. When I was in the group, like, we never got anything done. And the group disbanded shortly after, like everyone kind of left. Yume Idols, me and Sarah was also in Yume Idols. We both really wanted to get stuff done, but no one ever came to practice. Like, I was always here alone. Sarah typically couldn't make it on the days of the practice. I think, I don't know. Or maybe she left before we had a practice. Either way, Sarah was in Yume Idols, and I love her. And she left because she realized it was a hot mess before I did, apparently. And I would be at the studio all alone. And I was like, this isn't working. So I left, and then shortly after that, a group called the 9 Mermaids DM'd me. They're like, we're an Aqua Only Love Live group, and we want to know if you'd be interested in being in our group. And I really wanted to be in a group, because I really did. And so I was like, yes, I do. Can I be Yoshiko? They're like, yes, of course. So I joined the 9 Mermaids, and that became my Aqua group. That was the original name of Aqours Rainbow today. However, we went through lots of complications. Most of the girls from Yume Idols actually left and joined the 9 Mermaids, and we never actually got anything done. And the leader of the group, whose name I won't say anything bad like about them personally, I don't want you going to find them or anything. But the leader of the group never really did anything. I would try to schedule practices, I would try to make like set lists, I would be like, okay, what con should we go to, what panel should we apply for? And they wouldn't really reciprocate with me. So the thing I did next is kind of passive aggressive. I know it's passive aggressive, and I know I probably shouldn't have done it, but I made a separate group chat without the leader of the group. And in the group I was like, hey guys, I think we should come up with a plan and we should have some rules for our group. Like rules about how many practices you can miss, how often you have to like answer the messages so we make sure you're still with us, stuff like that. And everyone agreed with me. They're like, yes, we should do that. And I was like, good, we should do that. And we did, we came up with those rules, and one of them was about like practices, and where you have to live, that's another thing. The leader of the group didn't live in Michigan, but they said they wanted to do a Michigan group. They lived in Ohio. So one of our rules was you have to be a Michigan cosplayer, because we practice in Michigan, and we're a Michigan group, it makes sense, especially if everyone else in the group is in Michigan. And the leader themselves said it was a Michigan group, and they weren't from Michigan. Which, like, it doesn't really make sense to me. So there was that, and then we had to think about like missing practices and being able to reach. The old leader wasn't very easy to reach. Like, you would talk to him and wouldn't get responses for days. So we had to work to get that done on our own, or I had to do it on my own. So I came up with rules. The rules were like, you have to tell us 3 weeks in advance when you can't make a practice. You must respond to each like message in the group if it's very important about scheduling or whatever within 72 hours, so that's 3 days. And you have to be a Michigan cosplayer, and the leader of the group didn't really fit it, and they weren't really helpful. We also tried to have a practice again, and I was once again the only person who could show up. when we were scheduling the practice, I was like, who can make it? And everyone's like, not me. 3 people said they can make it. One of them was a leader, someone else, I won't name any names. So 3 people said they can make it. I was like, okay, well, there'll only be 4 of us. That'll be fine. We'll still have a practice. We can still do stuff. And once again, I was here at the studio all alone. And I realized it wasn't working out, so I had to chat with the leader. I was like, you don't seem very committed to the group. I don't know what you're trying to do. They're like, yeah, you're right. I'm not. And they made another idol group while they're in this idol group. They made another one. So they made it, and then they left us. And they're only like conversing with their new idol group that I've never seen. Like, I don't know if they still exist. Probably not. But I was like, well, if you're not going to be committed to our group, would you consider leaving? And they're like, yeah, actually, I'm going to leave. You can have the group. And I was like, okay, so it's my group now. So I took the group. Now I have the group. And then the other girls in the group were like, this was a time when another idol group was like on the rise. There were like 2 others in Michigan that were like getting bigger. So basically everyone except for one person, except for me and one person, left to join other idol groups. They're all like, yeah, it's not working out. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. They all left to join other idol groups that still exist and still perform today. I won't tell you who they are. I'm back. Okay, where was I? Everyone quit except for me and one other member. Everyone else left to join another idol group or multiple other smaller idol groups in the area that still exist today. I'm pretty sure I know at least one of them does. I'm not gonna do any names of any other groups or any of the former members of any of the groups because I feel like that's not what this is for. So it was me and her. We were like, okay, well, we better get on it. And so we decided that we needed to start scouting. So I posted a, we're scouting post, yay! And that's when we got our first 3 new members, Autumn, Taylor, and Cami. So Autumn DM'd me after, I think, Shudocon. She was like, not Shudocon, not the Youmacon. Shudocon 2017 happened, Youmacon 2017 happened, Shudocon 2018. After Shudocon 2018, she DM'd me. She was like, hey, I want to join your group, and I have 2 friends who are going to join my group too. And her 2 friends were Taylor and Cami. So she joined the group, and so did Taylor and Cami, which was really great because we had 5 people. We were really excited. She joined as Daya, and then Taylor joined as Ruby, and Cami joined as Hanamaru. We had May join us after that, and she joined as our Kanan. We're super hyped. And then we also had 2 other people join us as Chika and Riko. Oh, 3 people, and Mari. So we had a full group, right? Me, Autumn, Taylor, Cami, May, I think we're missing one person, but we had close to a full group. Anyway, we were super excited. We had our first practice, and for our first practice we did like a 3-day long thing. So like that first day we would introduce a song, and so we could all start learning it together. The second day we would clean it, and the third day we would have a photo shoot so we could like put ourselves out there and we should clean some more, and we would finalize like applying for panels and performances and stuff. So after that practice, Cami never showed up. She told us she couldn't make it like the whole time because she had color guard, which I totally understand. She couldn't make it until like the last day. And the last day is when we did our photo shoot, and we also went to the mall. I will be doing a story time about that later when it's up. I'll put the link in the description below. That was a time. And she messaged the mall. We got to know her a little bit, and then shortly after that she messaged me. She was like, I don't think I can keep up with the group with my college life, and I want to drop it before things get too serious with school and with the group. I don't want to leave when it's very inconvenient to you. That was really nice. We're like, thank you, Cami. Like, we appreciate it. And so we kept scouting. And then we had some problems getting some of our members to show up to practice. So when they didn't show up so many times, we also had a rule list for our group we decided, yeah, we need to have rules because rules are important. We had the same rule about 3 weeks in advance before missing. You have to message us back within 72 hours. And then if you skip so many practices, you'll get kicked out. And we have lots of rules. We have a lot. We have one about missing like the practice before live. If you miss that, you cannot perform under any circumstance. We have a lot of rules. I'm not going to go into depth about them because I don't know all of them off the top of my head. We really wanted to make sure that the group stayed committed. That's another thing. We had a rule about not joining other idol groups while you're in this idol group. So you have to stay true to Aqours Rainbow. You have to stay true to us. And so we lost some people for that because they wanted to join other groups. That's totally fine. We don't have anything against the other groups. We really want us to stay focused because if you know us, we have a really, really hard time focusing. Like an incredibly hard time focusing. Like it's really, really bad. We're not very good at focusing. So there's that. And so we lost some people. And so we had to scout again. And while we were scouting, it took us a really long time. We got Sarah to join our group because one of the old members told her she should join. And I knew her from You My Idols. And we do choir events together, so we kind of know each other from there. So Sarah joined as our Riko, and we were super excited. We had more people. They're like, yes, let's do this. We have a group. And then when we were doing the applications to join, it was just to like DM us if you're interested, and we'll let know if you're in or not. And basically it was like, if you DM'd us and said you were interested, we said, yes, join our group. Please join our group, we need people. That's basically what that was. And then it got to the point where we had some other members leave, like right before shows. And it was kind of hard when they left like right before cons, especially because we had to change like spacing. Spacing is a time. We had to change spacing and stuff. And then before JFAX, we decided we really, really, really wanted to have a full group. And we put out like an actual application, a Google form, like in our bio, please fill out this form. And then we needed Amari, we needed a Chika. We needed Amari and Chika. I skipped something. One of the practices, May's friend Quinn came to watch us, and she was like, yes, this is so much fun. And then for ShudoCon, everyone stayed at my house because I live really close. And she stayed with us, and that night, her and Cami are both like, hey, do you think we can maybe join the group? Cami was like, I want to come back. I know I left, but now I like have my schedule more under control. I can be here as a committed member. And we're like, yes. And her too. Quinn was also like, can I join the group? Like, she sat through one of the practices because she came with May one day, and she saw like the community that she liked, and she really wanted to be able to dance with us. And we're like, yeah, of course you can join. So that's why we only needed Amari and a Chika, because Cami joined us as Hanamaru, and that's wrong. Quinn joined us as Hanamaru, and Cami joined us as Yo. So we're really excited. We need 2 members. We had a super secret plan, which isn't super secret anymore, which was to do the PDP girls. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Anyway, we were looking for 2 new people. And so that's how we got to finding the application process. We put it in our bio. We needed people, and a lot of people applied for Mari, and not a lot of people applied for Chika. And then we found her. We found Ari, who is a Chika cosplayer, and she was looking for a group. She posted something on her story like, I really want to be in a Love Live dance group, except I can't find one. And so I DM'd her, and then May DM'd her, and Quinn DM'd her. Like, all of us DM'd her. It's really embarrassing. None of us said that we were going to DM her until after we DM'd her. So I think she had like 12 messages, all from us. We were like, please join, please join, please join. And she said she'd love to join, and we were super excited. We were like, yes. She was like, I also have a friend who would be interested in being Mari, maybe. And we were like, yes, please give us her info. We'll like interview. Yes, an interview is very important. We had phone interviews, like Skype interviews with lots of people. We had them send in like them doing Daydream Warrior, like a minute of it. And we had a phone interview if you were still interested after that, because we had one problem that happened. while we were going through a name change. We went from the 9 Mermaids to Aqours Rainbow during our first practice when we were like, well, there's a song cover group called the 9 Mermaids. So we threw that title, we threw it away, and we got our new title, Aqours Rainbow. I don't even know how we came upon it. I think it's something that just happened. Anyway, when we were looking for people like earlier on, the old leader of the 9 Mermaids changed their Instagram username and like their name. And they took out the like location where they live and they're buying stuff and DM'd us. They're like, hey, can I join the group? And of course, that was the time when we were like, yes, anyone can join who wants to join. We really need people to join. So we let them join until we like realized who they were and that they were the old leader. So I had to send an awkward DM where I was like, hey, you were actually in this group before. We used to be the 9 Mermaids. You used to be the leader. And because of the rules, you stepped down from your position. And they totally understood why we were like hesitant. They're like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I'll leave again. So that's why we realized we needed to have like an actual like application and interview process. And in that application and interview process, we found Sophia, who is our Mari, and Circe, who is our Leah. And so what we did was we watched videos of them dance, we asked them some more questions, asked them if they had any questions, and then we asked them if they could do a phone interview. And we had asked multiple people, other than 2 of them, if they could do phone interviews, and only the 2 of them said they could actually do a phone interview. So one of the things we got from that was if someone won't take 10 minutes out of their time to call and talk to us about joining the group, they can't be seriously interested in the group because our practices are really long, like 5 hours. So if they can't take 10 minutes to talk to us, they probably won't take the 5 hours plus the drive to come and dance with us. So we talked to both of them and we decided we'd love to have both of them in our group. So that's why we had the alternate position in the Saint Snow. Maybe we'll be doing Awaken the Power in the future. Who knows? I hope so. I love Awaken the Power. So then now we have all 10 members of Aqours Rainbow here. And Aqours Rainbow has a YouTube now, and soon we'll be uploading their versions of the story on how they found the group and why they joined. It's going to be called Finding Aqours Rainbow. I'll link Aqours Rainbow's channel in the description below. And when those come out here, I'll be sure to tell you all because it's very important. And I don't think I have the story 110% right about how they found me and why they joined. I just know what happened with me in the group before. Anyway, we were a full group of 10 people. They went and they performed at JFAX and they did an amazing job, and we're planning stuff for YomaCon right now, and I'm super duper excited. I'm pretty sure that is the full story on how Aqours Rainbow is formed, besides the name, because I don't remember the name. So, is there anything else I should say? Besides, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can turn on the notifications. If you want to know I get an update, I'm trying to post something every single Saturday at 9 a.m. So, thank you.